High water signs, welcome in, welcome back. If you are returning back, we're going to take a look at your next 24 hours and see what's going on. We're fixing to move out of a water sign into a fire sign. And so this may or may not be the last. Actually, what's the date that it comes in? It's around the 20th, 21st, 22nd, something like that. Anyway, sometimes I do these next 24 hours and sometimes I don't. So I don't know what my tomorrow holds, neither do you. So anyway, if you are new, I doubt if you are, but if you are, I'm real intense. I won't hold back. I talk about real personal things. We ask at the hand of the Most High God. Unless the great spirit of everything that's created everything is speaking, then you might as well just turn the video off. The Most High can speak for himself, and he most certainly does. And I'm not here for nothing except for what the creator of everything has to say. I fear him. I revere him. If you do or don't, that's your business. You have free will to believe the way you want. I know he exists because I got way too much evidence to prove that he does. I look at a lot of crime, and so crime is crime. And most have bring out some real heavy stuff where all of us have to look at some stuff and sit with him and get some revelation or change things or keep going in a certain way or not. I don't know. But anyway, my name is Shannon Hensley, and I'm out of Kansas City, Missouri, and I'm dealing with a criminal, and so I look at this stuff. In just a second, God can move upon my spirit, and I can rebuke a thing in a real harsh type of a way, always for upright purposes. But anyway, I just need to tell you that. Maybe too much for you. This channel is not going to be for everybody. Even though I'm talking to anyone who's on it, it's really for just a selective group of people that I'm actually looking for. Whether you're in the energy and wanting to change or not. If you're in a negative, situation and you've fallen down, but you're feeling remorseful and you want to get up, stick around. You'll learn me as we go. Otherwise, if you're just low down scoundrel, I'm not even talking to you. I want you off my platform. You're not welcomed here. That you're the type of people we want out of the freaking earth, man. I'm just straightforward. So I'm all for uprightness, but I'm talking to a group of people that need some direction in this old wicked world. Okay, where people are demon infested, and they really freaking are. So anyway, let's get started. There is somebody clamped down in some type of information out here, and because of that, for some people's cases, they're in misery over it. Anyway, you have 4 fishies coming out here. So something by water could be here. Don't have to. If you're dealing with the fire situation and need water, then so be it. But there could be 4 people involved in something. And for some people, it's been a mystery. This is like, the journal can be like a mystery of something that's going on. And this is like educating somebody with something, or somebody's in despair and clamped down because they can't. There's some type of bad reaping, sowing, karmic activity around something. This is a bad karmic card coming to somebody. Okay? And so something has been or is in the next 24 hours being revealed, or somebody has been clamped down. It's emotional then, and possibly on 4 people. I mean, if it's not a water situation, there could be 4 people just involved in something. A school could be here with fish coming out that way. Money also goes back to fish. Inheritances go back to fish as well. You could be dealing with an evangelist. The fish gate energy could be here as well. Could go back to fishes as well. Somebody is educating somebody with something, or somebody's in despair because they haven't talked, and there's some type of or if you don't talk, or if somebody does not talk, then something horrific could also happen that way. I mean, you always should do what's right. But somebody's got some big stuff going on out here. Let's see. If anybody's able to help me with some shelter, I'm really in need. Only one person came forward today, and thank you if you're listening. I appreciate you for helping me today. And all I've had today to eat is flour. So most of the time I eat pancakes anyway. But if anybody's able to help with some shelter or some food need, then my information is down below. ShannanEHensley, for PayPal, or just ShannanEHensley for the Cash App. And so again, if you're new, I'm dealing with a criminal, and so I'm literally stranded, and I'm dealing with people that are just sitting here watching some type of cruelty go on, and it's absolutely wrong. Show me more information here for water energy. Okay, so something public. This came out flying out in the crossing. So there's a war going on. I just did the Instagram reading. I did face-to-face over there. And this literally came out in the reverse. And somebody was a freaking loser in that energy space on some nonsense that's going on. But this shows a bunch of blood everywhere. This is a bloody war. And somebody's in despair. And God said last night, get ready, we're fixing to go to war. So he, obviously, Jehovah Elohim, he don't lie. And it's hanging in the balance for winner-loser energies and whoever's going to do what in a situation, even if it's just an energetic war for you. Show me more information for water energy. What is this about? Help me to interpret what needs to be interpreted, Most High God, for them. Help people to get out and do what's correct so that they don't get caught up. Because eternity came out in that reading as well. There's death matters out here around some stuff. Everything's hanging in the balance. 4 swords and the death card hanging in the balance. There is death out here. And somebody either knows about it, quiet about it. There's been a mystery about it. I guess if they can stay quiet and they know some type of horrible thing going to take place within a matter, or if there's an arsony situation, because it comes out all the time. I had the wording come out today about fire real big in different ways. So whatever it is, if somebody died in a fire as well, something's out here. And this, it's obviously Scorpio energy goes back to the death card, which has a meaning of liquid. It has a meaning of an ocean, a sea of people, a bunch of people could be involved. Obviously, there's at least 4 people here. But death of a person, death of an idea is also hanging in the balance of something going on. If somebody's dealing with somebody being some type of, I mean, I had blackmail come out today. There are secrets out here. The moon is out here. It's emotional. It is emotional out here for y'all in the next 24 hours. So people do need to pray, and God said that they needed to pray. There's something about fasting out here, or being thirsty or dry is the word. If you're new, I read differently. You'll just learn the cards in a different way here. The other direction is squeezing. If somebody did get squeezed or choked, or secretly something's happened around a death matter, then air is out here with the 4 of swords. There's a death matter out here. Where somebody got clamped down in something as well. Let's check and see what all this stuff is about. Somebody's mother is out here. Somebody's name could be, there's time to something. The T and the M. Somebody's name could be Tim, Matt, Tammy could be out here with that energy as well. Tom. Whether that's positive or negative energy of a person's name or not, I don't know. Or they either have the information or something's happened to that person, or there's somebody in despair because of the information, or whatever it is. Something will be public, positive and negative, of this war. Show me that clamp. What are you going to bring out, Most High God, about that clamp? Thank you. Somebody played around really hard and made a decision, and 6 of Cups, this is past energy. There's cruelty out here. Alright, so the word cruelty is out here. The word strife, some type of pleasure took off in the past, but it was played with the fornicator in the reverse. This Knight of Wands is I'm in, I'm out, I'm playing you. And there's been secrets out here in the past. And the 2 of Pentacles lets us know, for a lot of y'all, this was a secret physical exchange around something. Whatever this was in the past, if that was somebody that was clamped down, did die somewhere on something, and so big. We get people playing in the water here. So it is over the top since fish is out here. There's strife around something in a really big way, or something's taken place in a strifeful thing. Obviously somebody's died. This is somebody don't have no balance. There's despair out here because there's cruelty going on because of whatever this was for you in the past. Your soulmates are out here with this. clamp down on this cruelty. Nine of Swords. It's same energy here. So it's emotional out here. Somebody was cruel to somebody out here, or is being cruel, or 4 people are. And I tell you, God will be cruel right back. Nine of Swords there. It's already over here on this clamp. Somebody's... I feel if somebody's being cruel to somebody, somebody knows the information, obviously. Somebody's trying to figure out why it's going on with this mystery or what's happened around it. Somebody's going to get... God's going to dish some karma out on somebody. There's reaping and sowing to something, and there's blood everywhere here. So whatever somebody thinks that they're trying to do out here, they are going to bring some bloody freaking nonsense out here because they want to sit still. What's hidden here right now? When I get a bunch like that, I normally just take the top and the bottom. The travel that keeps coming out. So there's a plot. The Queen of Pentacles is hidden, and the Chariot is hidden. Somebody was crushed. It was plotted, and like somebody literally was crushed in a vehicle on purpose. That energy, I've done a couple readings, and last night I sat here, or the night before last, I sat down at my table, and the Most High began to speak to me about that same energy. I bawled my eyeballs out on it. I can't tell you the devastation in the gut of my being that just... horrific energy. Somebody's done something and put somebody in a vehicle, clamped them down, and took them somewhere where a vehicle could be crushed, and they crushed the person. There was this, for another note of things out here, and obviously that's beyond cruelty. That's freaking beyond cruelty. We deal with the mob and stuff out here as well. That's beyond cruelty. Somebody has a sex attack out here that's taken place on something out here. This word goes to a sex plot. It's a heinous plot. This is your genitals. Now, it won't be for everybody, but just whatever the plot was. But this is your genitals. For some of y'all, there's a bad, nasty sex plot that's out here. Because the fornicators out here. Somebody knows the information about something. If there's some type of strife, or because somebody was jealous of something, somebody's got secrets out here. Queen of Pentacles is in your hidden space, or you're showing up like the Queen of Pentacles. There's money around here in the hidden space, around going somewhere or a vehicle situation. But there's death out here. Show me this Queen of Pentacles. The letter Z, the letter M, and the letter T is out here. Show me the Queen of Pentacles. I'm feeling this reserved energy around me. Death on her. Death is everywhere around y'all. Well, it's a bloody one. We get the blood platelets everywhere. Look, 4 swords again. It's here. Death everywhere here. I feel this great... I feel this. I feel this hard. And somebody does know the information. And the 2 swords is like, I'm setting a stalemate. Somebody can't find their peace probably on this matter. They're trying to find some peace. I don't know. 2 swords can be, I'm not going to say anything. And somebody's clamped down in some nonsense out here. Because there's death on the line. Again, somebody already died in the past. It's bringing more death in the future because you reap what you sow type energy is around something out here. It's affecting something with the public. In your world, or I don't know how widespread this is. I had Russia just come out just a second ago, and a great big ruler come out on the Instagram reading. So this is also something that is affecting a large scope of an area. So that literal word that I was going over about the plot and the heinous sex plot crime is here. This Queen of Pentacles has something to do with it, or somebody's got secrets to do this to this Queen of Pentacles energy, or you're involved in doing that, or something happened to her as well, or that's somebody's mother's had some secrets. Somebody knows the information out here. Somebody knows about it. Something was plotted out here. Too many plot energies that I can take out of the word, and the Four Swords also go back to plot, and it's out here twice as well. This is plotted stuff. Somebody's a piece of crazy out here. This person, I don't know, got some stuff going on, man. There definitely some big type intensive secrets out here. FBI. Well, the 8th house goes back to that. Death card goes back to that. So, M&M. Somebody could like to eat M&Ms, but this word in the Hebraic language goes back to somebody having a blemish on them. They are blemished. Somebody is in a place where God's not going to let them get away with something. They're going to have to pay for something that's going on out here. I don't care if they work for the FBI, or if somebody's upright in the FBI, then somebody's going to have to do something to somebody out here. Somebody got a death sentence on them as well. I'm being reminded of something that's actually literally has taken place. About 10 years ago, I had a dream. I think I have this written down in one of my journals about M&Ms. And this thing is really taking place, but this, sometimes God will give you a dream and it's just like, what in the world does that mean? But the thing has played out. He had me at that time. I was 10 years in a marriage, and I told my husband, I was like, God wants, he was going to town, God wants me to eat some M&Ms and some Bugles. And he told me not to eat the M&Ms the same color together. I was like, okay, God. It was just really, really weird. But to just break it all down, I mean, this just coming out with the M&M. Somebody's mom is just involved in something. But I'm just getting a revelation of something about that. The Bugles go back to, I just spoke today about a time of trumpets coming out where God's doing some judgment in the earth realm. God told me not to tell you what the M&Ms meant. And I want to, but he won't let me, so I'm not going to. The animal is here, okay? And those who trap shall be trapped. Increase and promotion. There's money. Secret money is in the hidden space. The 8th house goes back to secret money, secret property, secret sex. Okay, just a bunch of death types of energies is out here though with this, and there's money around it with the Queen of Pentacles being out here, and somebody has tried to trap somebody. And the animal, for a lot of us, it is artificial intelligence, or we're just dealing with low vibrational people, animalistic behaviors, disgust on the planet that God's taking care of, folks. But y'all got FBI around you. There's the property owner. Okay, secret property. Secret things that have happened on property out here. Around money situations. That house jumped out today. The picture of the house card came out today. And last night when I was reading on this channel, the house came out upside down with a tree upside down. And God's saying he's going to bring some type of big devastation on some people. So there's property involved in some secrets out here. And somebody's done some cruelty out here in the past with some matter. And there was sex around something with the very strifeful thing. And somebody, or at least 4 people, or something's out here attached to some devastation with this in the next 24 hours. And somebody's going to educate somebody. They're in despair about educating about this because there is bad luck coming on it. There's bad luck coming out. There's the spy there. Well, it's definitely out here. The car lot. And the Most High says he gets the last say, folks. The Most High's going to get the last say. Look, let him, if somebody needs some abundant pardon, if somebody is needing to get up, God will abundantly pardon in the way He's going to abundantly pardon something if you've got the information. May God's grace be upon you. But this is bad. This is bad news out here. Give us some more words. I just heard God just say, I'm fixing to fulfill that dream I showed you. I hadn't thought about that dream. A lot of times God will give me stuff like that, and I won't see it come to pass for years later. It's time for it. So children are out here. That's a 6 of Cups. Your children involved stuff. And we had grandchildren come out today as well, or you're the grandchild. It's something about past energy. So everybody's somebody's kid and grandkid, so whatever timeline is. Something happened with somebody that's connected with a hardware store. I don't know. You interpret it for some people. Custody cases out here. This also is making reference to an officer and a guard night watches. So custody could, go to that type of energy as well. Since we got a spy and so somebody's just sitting out here guarding something going on. There is a bunch of death around it. Bad. Anyway, the Most High is a way maker. He will make a way where there seems to be no way, he says. The mayor, is out here involved in some stuff. Intelligence is out here. We got FBI all over the place around y'all. I really hope y'all are upright. A car dealer. Well, we have the car lot. Wherever, and there's the tire service there. So anyway, that came out real strong the other day. So the vehicle is in the hidden space. Electric company connections to something. God had this come out today. So whoever the big shot is, listen up, big shot. God says, let my people go right now. You're fixing to die. Whoever the Pharaoh spirit is it the mayor? Anyway, we got big shots out here in authority out here. So either y'all are upright or you're acting like you're God somewhere. And God's gonna bust some stuff up, and a bunch of people are gonna have some blood fly everywhere. We know the end of this story. Somebody's dealing with a person around situation. They are so unpredictable. They have emotional problems. Okay, well, who's in the hidden is this who the Queen of Pentacles is. This goes back to balancing, and they're very secretive. They're very secretive. They got mental problems. Somebody likes to play games. They're cruel. They got mental problems. Animalistic piece of nutcase. Says you just need to walk away, or somebody should have walked away. Somebody should have. It says, for the upright shall dwell in the land. So, are you upright? We just ran over that last night, folks. It's the upright that shall dwell in the land. I literally pulled it out of my notes. For the upright shall dwell in the land, and the perfect shall remain in it, but the wicked shall be cut off and rooted out from the earth. The upright, that word goes to straight. So the people who are straight and upright and do not bend, and they're direct and they're honest and they're clear, they shall dwell in the land. And the perfect goes to without blemish. Meaning, and we've got somebody, this word goes to somebody who's got a blemish on them. That's interesting, Yehovah. Somebody's got a blemish on them. They're not of God. They cray. Somebody is. They're going to go to hell when they die. Meaning, you may say, well, nobody's perfect. Yeah, the Word of God's perfect. He tells us his way of doing things, his law is perfect. Obviously, if a righteous man falls 7 times, he says he'll keep getting up. That's what makes you perfect. You just keep getting up. You got something upright in you. I'm not going to bend to this nonsense. I'm human just like the next person, but God, you're able to get me to a place where I ain't going to fall. Somebody else's damaged goods, it ain't even good out here no more on somebody. Somebody's wicked and it's bloody out here. God said the other day somebody was a serial killer. Now we have a sea of people out here that goes back to the 8th house with that. So the perfect, the one without blemish, upright, without spot, whole, sincere, full and complete, they shall remain in the land as well. but the wicked transgressor shall be cut off. And that tree came out in the reverse when we were reading that the other day. That great big picture of that tree, and it came out in the reverse being uprooted. God's going to uproot some freaking freak energy out here. And this word cut off means to be literally cut down, to fall out, to be consumed and ate and destroyed and to perish. What a shame. Somebody let their soul go to hell. Ain't your problem. There's leadership right there. Hopefully upright leadership can get up in here. Somebody's got to get up in here and be upright somewhere. Somebody does. Says somebody got up and they were a false witness. We had all that perjury that was out the other day. It says you shall not raise a false report or put your hand to an unrighteous witness. It was played back here. There's secrets. Somebody's in despair about it. A malpractice situations out here. All right, well, we got the Four of Swords for me has been being underneath the knife. Somebody knows about what they did. You're guilty. The Most High says he'll keep us in perfect peace whose mind is stayed upon him. We trust in Yehovah forever because he's the rock of ages. And there's the court clerk. Somebody's done something with it. Court matters are out here. Okay, or something did happen to a court clerk. Somebody done something nasty and cruel to somebody, or the court clerk's involved in doing something as well. I don't know. Some people think, well, I got connections on some stuff out here. Show me more information for water. It's time to face something that happened, and somebody's in despair about it. Well, you just have to get it done, folks. Said somebody held something back in a safe that belongs to somebody else. Okay, well, we see a lot of people try to steal from people, and then the word hospital does come out here. So there is something to do with a malpractice suit out here. Somebody died while somebody was underneath the knife as well, or however it went down. Just you interpret it. We have the letter G and the letter B, and then we have the X as the pictograph. So BG, that can be like music type of stuff. I like the BGs, but anyway, a big box is out here with the X also being out here. Okay, well, speak on your whole, but there's a baby situation out here as well. Nutritional things have been out here attached to some things that have been secretive and death and things like that. God said in the Instagram reading, your ex, he's going to make somebody's ex get on down the freaking road. And if he's got to splatter their freaking blood everywhere, I guess he's going to freaking splatter somebody's ex to the pit of hell for some nonsense going on out here. This is my technology rune. So again, the animal goes back to artificial intelligence. And we do know people are tickling the wires and doing some nonsense out here, doing some crap. And it's unethical what people have done. But anyway, this goes back to a gift that was reciprocated. It's in the hidden space. Somebody don't want to answer those questions. Something crazy is out of this matter with the stupid cruelty that's going on. This is talent. People's talent is out here. This is creation. I create. We already know about that stuff. And that's a bad karma rune and the negative of it. So it's going to confirm this bad karma card out here that's on somebody. Somebody's got to coming really, really hard, folks, around your energy space. I'd watch your kids in the next 24 hours. Somebody's got some freak out here. It's very unpredictable, but God's also unpredictable, and he says so. He said just like that, he'll shoot at these wicked people, and that's going to be it on them, folks. That's going to be it on them. Anyway, that's not good. This is heavy, heavy energy. Whoever got crushed in the vehicle, you will pay a heavy, heavy, heavy price for that nonsense.